French members of the European Jewish Parliament held an informal meeting this evening, 3rd of July, to talk about topics such as circumcision, foreign affairs, education and youth. The goal of this meeting was also to get to know each other a bit better and to let everybody give their own points of view about European Judaism. Before becoming a European Parliament, the members of each national community must learn to know each other a bit more and to work together. We represent the French Jewish community, so the least we can do is to get to know each other. We also had a little conversation on the operating mode of the EJP, so it was very interesting, and this experience needs to be repeated.
It was first a networking meeting for the French people meeting all together, because we don't know each other. This was the first part of our meeting. And second, to see what we can do as a French team, let's say, and what are the points and the bridge that we can build between our different committees. So it was really a big benefit, and just to meet again the people and to know each other, it was really a real pleasure.
The 5 French members of the European Jewish Parliament who held this informal meeting form a diverse group of religious, secular, young and older persons. They talked about some of the most pressing issues such as anti-Semitism and religious identity. They all joined the EJP platform to share information and to use it effectively in order to create a better environment for Jews in Europe.
The reason why I joined EJP is that I was very concerned by the emergence of the banality of anti-Semitism. European Jewry has been protected in a way by the Shoah for the last 60 years, and that protection now is gone. So I feel very much threatened as a Jew, and I'm trying with EJP to do something about it.
Representing the European Jewish community means creating bridges between Jewish people of different cultures under one identity called Europe. The EJP members are all aware that they need to work closely together to create a true cohesion across Western, Central and Eastern Europe. Different Jewish cultures do not mean different interests. This is one of the reasons why the French members of the EJP wanted to talk about different European issues, to be able to suggest different solutions at a European level during the next general session of the European Jewish Parliament.
For me, what is important is to build a common project from the Jews from Europe, not only for the Jews, but for the construction of Europe, in which the Jewish population will have its future.
The European Jewish Parliament is divided in different committees. 3 committees were represented at the informal meeting of French EJP members: Foreign Affairs, Fight Against Anti-Semitism, and Students and Young Professionals. Each committee developed its working progress and the issues its member would like to resolve in the coming future. This meeting led to a brainstorming session which gave instructive results on Judaism as a whole.
I'm in the Foreign Affairs Commission, and for me what is important is links between Eastern Europe and Western Europe and Central Europe to definitively change the minds after the 50 or 60 years of communism in Europe.
I am one of the co-chairmen of the committee of the students and young professionals. We had identified different projects in our previous session in the Parliament in Brussels, and it was the opportunity here to share it with the other members and to give a bit of progress, and as well to give some energy to the other committees to see we are progressing, so you can do it as well. And that's our energy, I think.
This meeting was the first one between French members of the European Jewish Parliament, but many more are to be expected, as the persons attending it were quite enthusiastic about the exchange they had. This is Frédéric Darmusset for Jewish News 1 in Paris.